All we have is
But the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
about a quick question too. It can be on the record, off the record. It can be on the record. I heard Bob Johnson said he's talking to the higher powers, I guess the government, about our reparations. And I guess the numbers that they come up with were about 3. His name is Saul, here in Ngozi, Northern Light Shopping Center. You want more than just a nice cut? Good conversation, good vibe, good music. Come see me at 3512 Cleveland.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the 4 pillars. Gye-Nyame. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Family. Great Umoja to each and every last one of y'all. Family, today is day number 1 for me. I'm trying to make it through this fast, so we on the liquid part of the fast this week. And I'm not ready. I just gotta be ready. I'm not ready, man. I looked at the ramen noodles that Cleveland made me mad last night, and I was like, man, I couldn't even finish them. It ain't nothing worse than going on the fast and your food ain't, and you don't finish the food that was there, man. It's like, oh, man, oh, God. But anyway, also, I want to make sure that we talk a little bit about this trick bag that's coming out right now. We got these trick statements. We got people playing with the concept of reparations, and we definitely want to hit on that this morning, so that, I need to make sure that the family is clear about what's going on. I got a couple of books that I got to listen to during this period of time because my mind is going to be opening up. Those of you that's joining me on Instagram, y'all can see the copy of our album on the back, is Afrocentric Warriors, and it's raw, real Africans. That's where you hear a lot of the music on the show from, like a lot of the old music, with me rapping or Ashibu, or the Boogeyman, all that stuff come from that album right there. So y'all ready? Let's get started. Let's get straight into this toast because I'm running late. I just didn't want to get up. And plus I was listening to a good book. So you know how, I'm listening to a good book. I'm free to move around a little bit. So I was like, shit, I was just cool, And then, like I said, there ain't no major stuff popping off. But then I come downstairs, and once again, the computer done changed on me. So all of a sudden now, I can't check certain stuff on my Chromebook. I'm sitting up here, what the fuck happened? And it was like somebody was controlling my Chromebook this morning, so I may be getting hacked. I don't know. I really don't know. So it's all good. Whatever, we're going to make it happen. Y'all know how we do it here at Gye-Nyame Journey. We make it happen. We make it happen, right? All right, but anyway, on Instagram, I got it on a green screen, so they can't see the mic unless I put my hands over it. So just to let the family know out there in YouTube land and Twitch and Facebook, where a majority of our family is, and I got to really do some thinking about how to address the issue that a majority of the people that watch us are on Instagram. Because I'm still going to continue streaming on all platforms. But I think I'm going to have to focus a lot more of our resources on the whole Facebook angle of all of this. Anyway, but hey, without any further ado, let's do the toast. So this morning, I have some of the tea. That I made last night. This is the unmixed. Right, because I mixed some with some of the ambrosia from last time. But this is the tea that I made last night.
This tea got about 30 pounds of 30 pounds of raw honey in it. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So, I'm like, good grief. 30 pounds? I said, damn, that's a lot of honey, man. Because I wanted to put some at the beginning and some at the end, but then it just wouldn't measure out right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feel like sitting up there, so I said, fuck it, let's just pour all the honey in. Just pour it all. Pour all the honey in. That's what I did. So, all right, so first, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator. And what do we say, family? What do we say? We say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our illustrious ancestors, and we want to salute them. We want to lift them up today, right? And we raise our glass. And I'll start and go as far as I can. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texander Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, Nomo X, Pet Maya Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the Farmer Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algini, Elder Ron Coleman, Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxter Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Lorella Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lewis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sarah Welly, B.D. Farmer, Agosto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Afia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie E. Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson. Leon Johnson. We made it pretty far, family. Leon Johnson. No, it's James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Nelda Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson, Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Denny Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic and the Bostic, Winifred Scanabay, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Sprouting, Calvin Sprouting, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., William Johnson, Weber Longmire, the Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson, Sr., McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Willen and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Ags Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Kofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Molly, Jodine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy. Dang, I lost my place. J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Burnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamar Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan and Monia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. We also have the Black Book. We got Joella Giles. Shouts out to Miss Sheila Sales. I'm not seeing. Okay, all right, cool. I see you on there. Shouts out to Miss Sheila. Shouts out to Mama Margarita. How are you doing this morning? We have Joella Giles. We have James Carswell. We have Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher. We got Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang, Lewis, Ronald Shell Jr., Damian Top, Stina Banks. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sadi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner. Khaled is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner. We got Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilly, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Kipper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson. We got Teresa Sambu. We got Aunt Maxine. We got Uncle James. We got Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walter, now Lau T. Sue Walter, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, or Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem in Como. We got Berta T. Davis, Charles Davis. We got Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carr White, Desi Woods, Tillar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker. We got Carl Rico Johnson. We got Kim Gray. We got Stuart A. Young. We got Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle. We got Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leather Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Letters Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter. We got Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs. We got Carl William Duncan Jr. We got Jana Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Brittle. We got Lavonna Kincaid. We got Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter. We got Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones. We got Granny Beulah. We got Papa Al Riesling. We got Inez Smith. We got George Gamble Sr. We got Joseph Gibb. We got LaShonda Jamar. We got Leroy Riley. We got Mona Yolanda Hunter. We got Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate. I think it's Lena, Kate, and Herman Reeves. We got Pam Johnson, and we got Vera and Reese Fisher. Man, family, let me make sure I ain't missing no pages. All right, cool. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of those ancestors. And with that, we give a mighty call of Ashe. All right. From there, family, we move to the present moment. What are we on? Of course, y'all know we are on Umoja. Those at least those of you that know we are on Umoja. We're going to give all around Umoja babies a round of applause. If you're Umoja baby, go on and salute yourself. Shout out. Yeah. Anime is looking at me all mean, so let me go and let her get her stuff off. You know, they finally get their stuff together. They ready. I don't call on no more. So I want to remind you, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hatim. This is the Daily Toast, and family, it's a Heart of a Simple production. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. What happened now? Thank you. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving, family. Let's keep it moving. I just did that whole list, and I didn't even switch screens. I apologize. But for those that don't speak the language, right? For those that don't speak the language, you need to get with us at freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. Let me put that up and just make it easy. No, that's the wrong one. Yep, let's do it right. So, family, we had a successful weekend. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all. Speaking of the moment, dang, see, I type stuff in and it don't pop up at all. And I wonder what's that about. I wonder what that is about. And I know I'm typing the right signals. All right. You know, I create stuff so I don't have to do none of my. Okay, forget it. All right. I'm at war right now, I guess. The computer is going against me. I got my Chromebook. Is I don't know what's going on, but it's all beautiful. So, family, here we go. Now, let me put on my headphones so I can hear some of this. So, we are in the present moment. We're going to lift up our glass to this present moment. We're going to salute this present moment. Family, as I usually do, I'm going to ask you to activate your reticular formation and, in a sense, seek out the principle of unity. It's around you, whether you're in quarantine or whether you're out and about. If you're out and about, you know, make sure you carry yourself a mask. Get your mask, you know. We got our DigiFest mask. Oh, man, look at that there. Ah! All right, but anyway, so look out and seek out your principles because they're out there, right? We look for them on a daily basis. Now, for those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity. Umoja means unity, right? The modic principle today is truth. We got the color violet. This is purple, violet. You know what I'm saying? Mentalism is the Hermetic law. Kwojo is the male name. Ajua is the female name. We lift up our glass and we salute this present moment. Family, because in this moment is our power. We got to always remember that and move forward in that and be firm in that. This is our moment. This is our power. You know what I'm saying? This is where we have the ability to change the world in this moment. As long as we don't waste it. We lift up our glass and we salute and we say Ashe. Let me get my comb up out my hair. Messing up the green screen. All right, but anyway, so we move on. Where we go from here, family? Where we go from here? So we move on from the present moment. Of course, we move to our future. We lift up our glass. We salute our children, our children's children on to infinity. And we lift up and we toast them. Then we move to all of our relations and we lift up and we toast them. And from all of our relations, family, where do we go? We go to that selfish toast. What is it that you need right now in this moment? What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your personal greatness, family? That's what we're looking for you right now, your personal greatness. Because if you become greater, you'll push me towards being greater. And if I become greater, I'll push you towards being greater, right? So we lift up our glass and we say, I say, last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most beautiful, the most uplifting, the most inspiring, the strongest, bravest, most courageous individual in the room. I lift up my glass to you. To you. Yep. You. Yep. You, and you. Right? And all those that come later. You. Because we get a lot of people coming in later. So we lift up our glass, we salute, and we say, Ashe, 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 Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm way behind schedule. But anyway, let's go to our news screen. Let's go over here. I didn't even set this up. See, either I'm off or I don't know. I really don't even care. But all right, let me go and sip some more. Ooh, I put a lot of honey in this one. I might not even need to put none on the back end. Good God Almighty. All right. So, all right, cool. Let's go. Let's see. I just want y'all to check out, DigiFest. Let's see. Let's see where we at. 672 engagements. All right. 844 people reached. All right. So, I don't know. They going to try to make me boost it so it'll reach more people. 609 views, 44 shares, and 109 comments. Family, man, all right. So, like I said, go and make sure y'all watch it because I'm gonna be cutting it up and doing stuff like that. I just gotta find time for it. All right, right now they say we got 2 people watching, but this is not what I want y'all. This is what I want y'all. Senator Cory Booker on bill on exploring reparations. Let's go over to that real quick. Now, I don't want to play the video because I don't want to get the I don't want that smoke. Let's just say that. But now, one of the things that I'm noticing in the media, and I want y'all to pay attention to this. Like if you're on Instagram, you come over and see. We have a lot of people. Now I'm gonna say this about what Cory Booker is doing right now, right? I give him big ups. He's bringing out an issue about reparations. But what you see, whatever her name is, I don't know her name, but she keep trying to pull him back around to Tulsa. And I'm seeing a lot of YouTube videos and stuff where they're talking about Tulsa, Oklahoma, as far as reparations. So it becomes a discussion about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and those that survived Tulsa, Oklahoma receiving reparations rather than reparations on a national thing. What Cory Booker keeps trying to bring it back around to, because you hear say, yeah, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? He says there was there's a bunch of Tulsas. There's a lot of tragedy. It's tragedy that's spread around. It's a whole bunch of shit that we got to talk about. But the issue is we got people trying to take control of the narrative, right? Yeah, let's talk about reparations, but let's focus it on those families that were impacted in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So we got people trying to take control of the narrative and bring it around to say what it is they wanted to say. Right? Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll pay reparations, but we're going to pay reparations to Tulsa, Oklahoma, because the rest of y'all just basically laid down and didn't do anything. Y'all didn't fight. Y'all didn't build nothing. Tulsa was unique. And I keep trying to tell y'all, family, Tulsa was not unique. And not only was Tulsa burnt down, but there was other cities, other small cities that were burnt down or attacked. You know what I'm saying? And then even when we moved within their cities, we had our little enclaves inside those cities, and then we already discussed how a lot of those were broke up too as well. Family. So when we talking about reparations, we cannot allow people to kind of try to steal the thunder, right? So they're gonna use the power of Juneteenth. You know what's popping off with Juneteenth, which many of you that are listening to, have been listening to me, know that Juneteenth, I mean, like really, like I said, up until maybe 3 years ago, was a regular thing here in Columbus. Many of y'all remember me emceeing it back in the day, right? So this ain't no new shit for us. So all of a sudden, the rest of the world discovering that everybody's supposed to get all shocked, and now they want to connect Juneteenth to Tulsa. Not even in a historically correct way. They want to connect it as if they go hand in hand. And now we want to have a discussion about reparations for the people in Tulsa when all of us from coast to coast have been catching hell. So do not allow these people to take the narrative from you. When you're talking to your friends, and if you bring up the concept of reparations, and somebody want to try to guide it towards you just talking about Tulsa, you let them know, no, we're not talking about just Tulsa. We're talking about reparations on a national level. Now, the next piece is family. When we talking about reparations, we have to establish our borders. Very simple. No offense, right? Because it ain't just all black people. No, it's those of us that can trace our lineage, trace our line back. And I know this makes some people upset because they hit you with bullshit like it's impossible to trace your family back. I got a little brother right now. who done chased his family all the way back to the plantation. My family done traced their family back to the plantation where we come from. At least on one side. I know on the other side, they're doing the same work. Many of us can prove that we have been here over a certain amount of generations. And those are the people that's supposed to be getting reparations. And far as the Pan-African thing, listen, family, and this is squash the whole thing. If there's enough room for Away, enough room for the Shante, enough room for any of the other groups, there's enough room for ADOS. We ADOS right now. Maybe we'll come up with another name, but right now we identify ourselves as a tribe as ADOS. So if there's enough room for all these other groups, you know what I'm saying? The Kikuya and the Fanta. If there's enough room for all these other groups, there's enough room in African diaspora for us. And we got a unique identity. We got a unique history. Cultural things clashing that formed us, and we need to be able to grasp them. We need to be able to hold on to them, and we need to be able to be proud of them and be able to lift them up, and also be able to get paid off of them. I'm not bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Enough with the you feel guilty. Cut the goddamn check. That's what we need to start telling people. Well, how can we help? Talk to your people. It's time for y'all to cut it. The debt is due. The debt is due. I'm going to tell white America what white America told me when it was time for me to pay child support. Right? Well, we didn't know that slavery was going to cause these problems. Well, you should have known it. You know what I'm saying? When it came time for me to pay child support, with no mercy. No mercy at all, nigga. You pay this shit or you go to jail. Y'all got a debt. It's time to pay. It's time to pay. And stop allowing people to hijack the conversation about reparations and talk about a single place. Your ancestors caught hell all over this country. Your ancestors were prevented from being able to compete all over this country. Your ancestors were redlined all over this country. Your ancestors were beaten and hung all over this country. Your ancestors had to fight for every piece of space and time that we have right now, and had to struggle to maintain the little bit we got right now. And now everybody want to get in and steal the shine. Everybody want to get in and eat off it. We the only group that is supposed to be ashamed of where we came from. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else could be proud. Everybody else could wear their flag. But we can't. We can't. We're supposed to be the one out when everybody else got a flag. Even in our own group, even in the same color, they got their own shit. And because the only place we got to claim right now is here. Of course we got roots in Africa. Yes, we do. I have no doubt about that. But everybody else not only got their roots in Africa, but they also have a place in which they could connect from. Be like, boom, my people was brought there. We the only people supposed to be ashamed of the fact that we was brought here. But yet everybody else is coming here to the place that we built. Everybody. And now motherfuckers want you to feel bad because you're saying, listen, family, we about to make a come up, but we getting ours. Now, where you get yours at, you get yours. But those individuals that could directly trace their shit back will be getting reparations from the United States of America. Mock my words, because I'm just saying, let me stop. So it's time for me to get up and get out. I'm getting a little bit excited. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, watch the conversation, family. I don't know who this is. I don't know what her name is. Somebody can let me know what her name is. Those that's able to see who I'm pointing at. A black lady, I think she come on Sunday. No, she interviewed Joy. Some AM Joy. I'm looking at it. NBC. She interviewed Cory Booker. Cory Booker talking about reparations on a national level. Of course, we're going to talk to Cory and get him straight on the conversation as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some elders going to be mad about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we want everybody. But everybody ain't getting paid from here. We already know that. Don't stop fucking up the deal. Stop fucking up the deal. You being black is not enough for you to be receiving reparations in America. I'm just saying. Trace, give me 3 generations. We got ways we could do it. How long you been here? You know what I'm saying? Let's just make it very simple. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be paying for a whole bunch of different motherfuckers either. You know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all know. Somebody said, please read the 28th Amendment. Let me see who this is. Okay, I thought they was talking about what I'm talking about right now. Please read the 28th Amendment. All right, so family, I'm going to get up and get out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow morning, right? Hopefully we'll be moving today too. I won't have no bad news for y'all because I done slipped. But one of the things I'm going to do today, I'm going to let y'all know, is I'm going to get a bulletproof coffee. And then also, if I got the stuff at the school, I'm going to make the Gye-Nyame coffee as well. It is a beautiful rainy day today, and I'm released in Columbus, and I hope that your day will be as beautiful as you are. I hope that you get whatever you need out of this day for yourself and build. If you got any questions or comments before I get up, go and post them up right now. I don't know, my stuff don't appear to be posting. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. So if y'all got anything, and then also, y'all remember, y'all can always join our Discord. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a couple minutes right now, and I am going to open up the Discord line. So, you're like, Brother Hatem, what's that? It's this newfangled technology that they got. You know, that's how you say it when you hold on. I don't need y'all looking at all my business. Let me go and just, oh, cool. We cool. Oh, man, you mean I did all that talk about Cory Booker? Nobody let me know I wasn't even, oh, man. Family, I know y'all think I'm crazy. Let me go back. I'm going to go on and, I'm going to open up this link. Leave it open. Give you one use. Grant temporary membership. We're going to copy. All right. Let's copy. Damn, I forgot they won't let me share it. So I'm going to try to share this link on here. Hopefully it'll let me share. Still ain't popping up. I'll be damned. All right. I don't know what to tell y'all, family. So the black line is open, 614-556-4535. Also, let me go back so I can make sure y'all see what the hell I was talking about, because I'm seeing that I'm slipping. I guess I'm still tired. But there we go. Senator Cory Booker, A.M. Joy, I don't know her name. You know what I'm saying? But she's changing the conversation, right? Tulsa, they deserve reparation. And it's almost, family, it's like we got some people that look like us that's fighting harder against the reparations piece than others, right? When people ask what can they do, they need to go on and start approving some of this legislation as far as reparations. Now, what Cory Booker's talking about is study. We don't need to study that shit. We got scholars galore that can let you know how this shit impacted us. We done looked at it from every goddamn angle that you can, because we've been trying to solve it. We couldn't figure it out. What the fuck wrong with us? You know what I'm saying? Then we start getting the numbers, and then we start really looking at it and being like, oh, I see. It's not us, or it's not just us. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. But we about to get up out of here. Shouts out to that dude, Cincy. Shouts out to Lamate. Who is it? Lamate? Let me see who else on here. Hey, family, I'm up. Yeah. Yes, it is. Have a great day. I think her name is, Joy Reid. Yeah, Joy Reid. That's her name. Joy Reid. And it's like, I don't have no personal beef. She might still be mad because ADOS handed her ass. The ADOS crew don't be playing that. ADOS part of the family, they don't be playing with motherfuckers. So they was rough with Joy. But, like I said, I don't know. I don't know what her agenda is. But like I said, keep the conversation basic and simple. All right? Those individuals that could trace their family back is a matter of lineage. It's directly to those slave plantations are the individuals who deserve reparations. Everybody else need to go and get their reparations from where they are from. And we will give you support. As a matter of fact, help us get our reparations so we go and help get you some reparations. You know what I'm saying? Because please believe that soon as some of us get our reparation money, we looking for investments. We're coming to other places. We want to travel too. You know what I'm saying? We want to migrate to certain places. We might want to even move and leave here. Come on now. Support. All right, but I'm up. Sweet. Man, this next batch, I don't even know how it's going to turn out. All right. But I'm up. I know I said that before. I know y'all be like, Brother Hatem always talk. He always leaves 3 times. At least 3 times. At least 3 times this brother say he gone. Oh, by the way, I think we're going to try to have a camping trip. But like I said, I want to at least get a little bit more info on what's going on with this corona, right? So this is why we did a digital fest. As a matter of fact, maybe I might rebroadcast that. Let me think about that. Let me see how we gonna do that. Let me see how I'm gonna do that. All right, but anyway, brothers and sisters, I want you to have a marvelous and a wonderful and a beautiful day. I'm about to get up out of here, running late as hell. What's crazy is that I usually have I have two consoles at least to do my show, and I come down to today and my Chromebook is acting like it's got hacked, and I'm like, how in the hell do you hack a Chromebook? Right? It will not let me on my server so that I could do my show. It refuses to let me on my server. I'm going to try to go to my server now so I can turn it off. But it will not allow me to get on my server. And I'm sitting up here like, wow, this is incredible. What's going on here? All right, cool. So I try to connect, and it throws me out. So I'm going to have to go on and hit Psy-Up about that and see what we could do. Yeah, I'm going to hit Psy-Up about that. Because I kind of like having the two computers set up, but now what this is going to force me to do is you already know I was trying to get a desktop. I want a desktop, a tower. I want a tower. Me and Cleve, either we're going to build one, we're going to find a nice cheap one so that he could go and do his little bit of gaming when I'm not recording and stuff like that, or he'd be able to use one of these, or give me a higher class